On the 22nd of August, Sky's sports coverage entered a new era. Interactive TV. Interactive TV, another first for Sky Sports.
My wish is to always give you the most delicious of things, to share your world whenever you let me in, to know your look, to mirror your gaze and know your desire for the most delicious of things imaginable, and let your greatest gift to me remain just a touch.
When old Nathan prophesied the end of the world, folks declared their last meal together should be their best ever. Spicy Cajun jambalaya, sweet and sour chicken, and Uncle Ben's rice at the heart of it, naturally. Right then and there, folks voted up another apocalypse. Same time, next week.
You are looking at the newest undercover reporter for the Chicago Sun-Times.
Josie Geller's going back to high school.
Are you sure you're 17?
I'm 17.
But this time, she just might find the man of her dreams.
You're amazing.
Drew Barrymore, Never Been Kissed.
Power Gen, gas and electricity. We're the power behind power.
Oh, Carly, 3 groats. Oh, but I've only got one. 1 groat gets you this.
We got any leeches for this?
Ah! Oh, Carly, 3 groats. What about 1 groat and a turnip? Done.
We got any leeches for this?
Ah! Hey, what's going on?
What a difference a Carling makes.
Wasn't that offside?
What's offside?
I don't know.
Well, there's a great choice of live sport for you right now on our 4 Sky Sports channels. Here on Sky Sports 1, half-time at Headingley, Leeds 16, Wigan 12. Over on Sky Sports 2 now, it's live golf. And over on Sky Sports 3 now, live football, Stockport against Birmingham. And a reminder to our digital viewers, that match is live and interactive on our new digital channel, Sky Sports Extra. So a real choice of live sport tonight on our 4 Sky Sports channels. But if you're with us here on Sky Sports 1, you've made a terrific choice, because Leeds are ahead by 16 points to 12 at half-time, 3 tries to 2, and 2 goals apiece for Harris and Farrell. But the whole ground buzzing about that to try right on the stroke of half-time by the Leeds captain, Iestyn Harris. And Andy Goodway just laying down the law to his charges. Wonder what he's saying. Probably that had that pass from Andy Farrell not gone into the arms of Leroy Rivett, Wigan could easily have had this match in their pockets. But they haven't. They're behind at half-time by 4 points. The brilliance of Iestyn Harris. We've got one of the best coaches in the business here, John Money. John, How on earth do you coach talent like that Harris has shown in the last minute of this first half?
Well, he's a little bit like Jason Robinson. I think you try and work him into the team pattern, but really on match day, you just let those guys play, and they're a pleasure to watch. It's he just pulled one out of the bag there. I felt the Leeds attack was very sideways. I thought they were attacking the sideline too much and just using drop-off runners, but then Harris comes along and does that and beats 3 or 4 players. It's certainly good rugby league.
Did I read it right? I mean, were Wigan in the driving seat until that long ball from Farrell, and then Rivette picked it up?
Well, I think my thought at the time was you jammy something or other, but no, I think that was the Wigan coming out in me. But Andy Farrell's got a good long pass. He didn't float it too long. It's just that Rivette, he read the play, put himself in a position to take that luck.
Yes, well, luck or not, you make your own luck, don't you, in this game? And Steve-O, you've got incidents galore to look back on after that first half.
My word, isn't it great? That's what's so wonderful about sport. You just never know. I mean, the opening 10-15 minutes, it was all Wigan. This was the first break by Dennis Betts. Came through, beautiful support play by Robinson. And it looked very ominous indeed, because they were struggling to keep Wigan down, and not surprisingly, Betts, he went close. No doubt in my mind, and no doubt in the mind of the video referee, that was not a try, but this was. Dummy runner for Glinch back on the inside, and look how Cassidy went through. He's having a fine game, isn't it? Momentum with a pass forward perhaps to Johnson, but the momentum was the reason I think that Presley allowed it. Now then, this was a mistake by Wes Davis, and we say so many times, don't we, you have to take the opportunity, and result from this came the Cummins try. Back on the inside, it was wonderful work from Sinfield. Cummins did everything right. Leeds back into it, and then Wigan takes supremacy. It was a beautiful kick early from Farrell. Betts put onto him a 50-50 for the video referee. It was awarded to Betts, and it looked for all the world that they were going to get it right. The pressure that they were applying, Farrell with this wonderful kick there. Watch how Betts, the judge said it was fair. Betts did not hold Harris back. And then, look at this, the kick through. We talk about the pressure. Leeds' kicking game in the first half, it was all astray. Wigan's was sensational, and it looked at that point, if Wigan would have scored again, then it would have been curtains for the Rhinos. It wasn't. And as John Boney said, you've got to hand it to Leroy Rivette. He positioned himself well. It was a good pass from Andy Farrell. Took the wrong option. Maybe he should have continued with the pressure kicks that was becoming such a thorn in the side of this Leeds outfit. And then just seconds before the half-time break, look at this. There's no account for this fella. That's the reason why he's a man of steel from last year. He's had a great season. Okay, been subdued perhaps over the last 4 or 5 weeks, but once he gets the confidence up, as we've seen there, he can do anything.
Okay, as I say, we've got one of the best coaches in the business here. Come on, John, you're back in the Wigan dressing room. You can be in the Leeds dressing room if you like. What are you going to say to your players now?
Well, as I said, I felt Leeds were just a little bit sideways and weren't direct enough in the first half, and they came up with a good try from an inside ball, and then Harris did his magic. But I think they've just got to straighten things up a little bit. They've been a great second half team, Leeds. We've been aware of that over the last couple of weeks. But and then Wigan have got to get back to playing the way they started to play the game. They were red hot early in the game, and I just think, get your heads down, work hard, and start off the second half with the same plan that they had in the first half.
Who's your money on now? Very quickly, one word.
There'll be 2 or 4 points in it.
Well, I can tell you the entire country is backing Wigan tonight. They arrived here as massive and red hot favourites, but favourites often fall, don't they, at the crucial hurdles, and this is a massive match for the Leeds Rhinos and indeed the Wigan Warriors. Whoever wins here tonight will finish up, maybe, probably, all being well, third in the race for the Super League playoffs. Leeds at the moment have a 4-point lead. Wigan looking to come back second half.
The Saturday premiere in association with Budweiser. Will Hunting has the gift of genius.
I've never seen anything like it. For 20 years he's been alone because of that.
But he's about to meet his match.
I don't need therapy.
And discover a friend.
He's a good kid!
Nominated for 7 Academy Awards, Robin Williams, Matt Damon.
You can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
The first showing of Good Will Hunting, Saturday at 10 on Sky Premiere. The biggest films every Saturday night, guaranteed.
It's now on. The Great Ford Summer Drive. And this summer's forecast has never been better, because you can now get the features you really want and the offers that matter at really great prices, which means there's only one place to be this summer. The Great Ford Summer Drive. Go on, get the most out of summer.
DIY. Why do we do it? The answer's simple. We want a great looking home without spending a fortune. So, we need somewhere that A, gives us a bit of inspiration, and B, sells everything we need. That'll be these guys. Focus and Do It All have got together, which means you get loads of choice and best of all, great prices. Which is just as well, because we're already planning the next room. Focus, Do It All together, great choice, great value.
It doesn't matter how you wear yourself out.
But when you're really drained.
When you wonder why you do it.
When you're sweaty, muddy, dirty and tired.
That's when Physio Sports Shower Gel with arginine really brings you back to life.
So you look good and feel good. Good enough
to get out there and take on the world all over again.
Physio Sports Shower, developed for you by 1,000 top athletes. Have a lot of fun with a croc.
64 men went to Mole. Here we are. Look at that. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
McDonald's great range of summer food includes the scrumptious $1.39 Summer Deluxe.
Now, this is what I call a day out. 62 men went to Mole.
Bank holiday football on Sky Sports. Sunday at 3, Sunderland face a reinforced Coventry.
Superb!
Bank holiday Monday at 11:30. 2 teams with potential. Portsmouth, Huddersfield.
And which way is this one going to go?
Later at 7, season campaigners against new boys. Leicester, Watford.
What more could you ask for?
Bank holiday football on Sky Sports. And now you can see all these games your way with the new interactive service on Sky Sports Extra.
Rugby Union coming up for you tomorrow. 2 live games at 10:30 Sky Sports 3. You can see the final match of the Tri-Nation series as Australia play host to New Zealand. Then at 6 o'clock on Sky Sports 2, exclusively live from Twickenham, England take on Canada in their final test before the World Cup. 2 internationals coming up tomorrow, both live only on Sky Sports. But right now we're live with the Super League here on Sky Sports, and it's the clash of the giants. Leeds 16, Wigan 12, the repeat of last year's inaugural